Hi friends, welcome back to the Herbal Bath Soap Making channel. I'm so glad that you tuned in to watch our video this week. This week has a very interesting video. I absolutely love this soap that I made this week. It was a single batch bar and it was a remake. And there's a very funny story to go with this soap this week. So I always multi-batch or master batch a lot of different oils, and for all of my oils for several batches, along with my lye milk for several batches. Measure out all of my ingredients and then just have them kind of sitting, you know, in a row, like for the ones that, in order of which ones I want to make. So I'm making this soap. Turned out perfect. It performed beautifully. I did a drop swirl. I think I did a no. This one I did it in the pot swirl, and it poured up really pretty. And I could not wait to see how it looked. And I did some piping on top of this one, so I had to set the mold aside for my topping to get a little thicker so that I could pipe on the top. So while I was waiting, I decided to start working on the next bar that I was going to do, which I think is the video you watched last week, the freesia bar. And lo and behold, I go and reach for the fragrance for the freesia bar, and I see the fragrance for this week's Berry Blast bar unused. So I had a dilemma that I needed to figure out, and that was either, do I have this pretty beautiful poured bar with no fragrance and not top it, you know, or finish it out like I wanted to do, just have an unfragranced pretty bar, or do I try to work the fragrance oil into the loaf and finish this bar? So I went with option number 2. I still had my soap batter for the piping on top, so I mixed a good portion of the fragrance in with that. Took it a little longer to get thick, but oh well, I got the fragrance in there. And then I ended up having to take literally a chopstick and slice through this loaf, pour in the fragrance, and then mix it all up. So my beautiful in the pot swirl design was completely trashed because I had to blend in the fragrance after the fact, and it was already starting to get a little thick. So anyway, Berry Blast was one that we sold out of last year. It is a beautiful summer soap. I do embeds of berries, strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries, and pipe them on top with some cream. And here is even the funnier thing about this soap is I believe that I did the exact same thing last year when I made this soap, except the only difference was that I caught it sooner. Like as soon as I poured the batter, I knew what I had done, and so I used a hanger swirl to mix in the fragrance before it started getting thick. This one was a little thicker, a little hard to get it to mix in, but since it is a fragrance oil, it's saponified in with the soap, and actually turned out pretty good. So it's not as defined swirls as I would have liked, but we got some pretty cool looking soap. So anyway, I'm not going to show you a preview because I want you to be surprised at the end. So thank you for tuning in this week, and if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, share with all your friends, and then come back next Friday for a brand new video. Until then, bye!